and see what we could do about this. So we have this phrase up above us. Actually, I probably should read it from the back because someone's missing it. He said, Yud atika sasim. The Yud is closed. Hey ispatach ba'achra. And then the hey, talking about the hey, that does open up in another place. So we had that idea. He says, so looking at the little blurb he has here, Yud atika sasim ve'itrui, we have that concept. What does that mean? Begin Shemach B'do Ishtakach, so that its name, I'm not sure, should not be forgotten. Hey Ispatach Ba'achra, so the Hey opens in another place. Vav Ispatach Ba'achra, also in another place. Vav La'ela, Vav L'sata. So there's a Vav, there's two Vavs, one up above, one down below. What does he mean? So we have just a few minutes. So now we're going to this phrase. We'll look at this phrase, and we'll look at it according to other people. Yud atika sasim be'itroi. What does that phrase mean? It's closed up in its place. That's what I think itroi means. Be'inyan yud atika sasim be'itroi. What does that phrase mean? Rei bebir hamashula lefi harizal. This is the Rizal. Shenizbayer kan oz yud Erich Anpin who sod hakrum hasosim as a mochus limah. The source of this is in the Kruma Devira, which covers over the mochus limah of Zer Anpin. So canal. B'shem Sharma Mari Rashbi. We saw that over her hamis ater b'ha'aras ha'chochma shebekeser. It becomes crowned are bound together, b'ha'aras ha'chochma shebekeser, from a radiance that comes from the chochma of keser, which is the mochus limah. Besod kiter, this is a concept of like a vapor. I'm calling it a vapor. It's like kiter, it's like a smoke, like a vapor hayotzech b'mochus limah that comes out of the mochus limah. That's all that's coming out is something. It's just a real tertiary kind of light. B'shem Sharma Mari Rashbi, we saw that over there. So that atara that is covering over or bound to this krum, which is the krum, once again is covering over this chochma shebekesser now. Nishos also, it remains closed. Ve'ena niftach lihispashet bekrum, and it's not open, doesn't open up to spread into this crust. Ki hi bechinas chochma. This is the, I don't know, it's or Aganus. Somebody said that to me. But anyway, it's completely and totally hidden. So this place doesn't like the real root of the light to come out. Only a glow from it. So this is like the gears of the publications. A lot of people say when they say this phrase sasim goes up be'itrui. So he says, look over the Harisham b'shem Hadras Melech. I move along. He says, Ansham Amnam the gearsas the fusim of Hagadmonim Khan. So the original ways that this was written are published. Sasa besitro tifrosh kach. So what does that phrase mean? It means like that the oz yud the Erich Anpin. What are we talking about? What is sasa besitroi? He says it's the yud the Erich Anpin. Shehu sod hakrum, which is the secret of this krum. Shemeir boha aras chochma, where there is a radiance that's coming out of chochma that he says that what shines inside of that shebekeser. Of the chochma shebekeser, which is the mochus limah, besod kiter, like a smoke or a vapor, a yotzech mochus limah canal. So let's say that the kiter also could be a very faint or a vibration, something like that. Hine husasa besitroi. What does that mean? It's closed up in its place. Shachakrum sosim and bekazachas and mochus limah. That's what it means. It means that it's closing up the mochus limah. Mikol stad completely all around it. The ikar orcha chochma shebekesser, so that the ikar of that alt light, which is from bekesser, nishar sasam ein sham So there's more on that coming up. So now we have still lots of time. So let me go Bereba or Yochai. Now the or Yochai is always very difficult to me. So he says the Garis Akan, he reads like this, and he says like this. Sasa besitroi. Uvar bezechat hine Chachma de Zer Anpin, and we're talking about now Chachma de Zer Anpin, Niftach Besod Lamed Beis Nesivos. This is the difference between the Chachma Stima of Erich Anpin and the Chachma of Zer Anpin. It opens up to 32 paths. V'yesh Beis Rachim Bebir Pesich Lazo. So this opening, we're talking about the 32 paths coming out of the Chachma of Zer Anpin. He said the first one is Besod Chachma Bebina Das. Not sure what that means. He says it goes into two different. One is that it goes through Chochma Bina Das and Zer Anpin. Besod is Pashtush Shmonis Spheros, which is the concept of the spread of 8 spheros. Mechachma Lamata, from Chochma counting downwards, you get to 8. Now I was learning something yesterday where it says from Malchus counting upwards, you count 8, you get to Bina. Here he says you get from Chochma Lamata. So it doesn't. I think he means Shalo Ad Bechlal. Doesn't include Machachma, but it's everything down below it. In other words, that's where it sort of spills out its radiance. Ki Chachma de Erich Anpin Sasam Bekrum. It's closed up by this krum. The Eidach Niftach Klal never opens up. Sham Yud da Atika, that's Erich Anpin. Hashtag Mefarish is Pashtos Osif Hishtal Shlusham Hishtal Shalusam. He said V'Amar Yud da Atika Shuhu Sod Mocha da Atika Chachma Shebekasa, which is that Mocha Stima. He says Sasim Besitru, it's closed up in its place. Pirish Einus Eidibisod Chachma Dachdaina. It's not the Chachma down below, which we're contrasting it to Zer Anpin. Shehi Niftach Besod the Chachma Tavuna the Das. It opens up and then it spreads into, I guess he means into Bina and then through Das. That you could count them up, and the Shem Lamed Beis the Sevos. There's 32 different paths there. How do you do that? Eser the Chesed, Eser the Gevur, Eser the Teferes, those 30. Vishnayim the Chochma of the Bina, and then previously went from Chochma to Bina, that makes 32. The Lamed Beis the Sivos, Elon Nekroim Kan Sitroi, they're called here by the name Sitroi. Oz Efsher, so I'm not sure exactly, he said, that's what's called from its place. Its place is there. Oz Efsher Shitra, Haidach Shmonis Spheros, those are the 8 spheros, Shehein Min Tavuna, Adamalchus. Okay, here's another one where it does says Tavuna. Oh, Meirin Ba'arbacha Bebechinas on Haga, Sheheim Arbacha Bepamim Shmona, which once again will give you this 8 different ways that it does, and then there goes over here. Ukavar Pirshuch Be'idrach Hamet Rachim Bezeh. V'chochma Shebekasa Ain't came Elohu Sasa Besitru V'Bezona Lomar. O Kafi Pirish Rishon, and now will be said up above. Shein Shlosha Kutzim Shabbat, that the 3 Kutzim Allah, which is like the top of the Yud, against the middle of the Yud and the bottom. Shabosa Yud Atiko, Shehem Chochma V'Tavuna V'Das. So they actually represent those concepts, Chachma, Tavuna, and Das. And why say Tavuna, I don't know. Mispatlos Klal, O Kafi Pirish Shedech, now the Hainu, She'ein B'Chachma, She'Bekesed B'Chidas, his Pastor Shmonis Spheres B'Arbech on Hogos, Mispatros, the Hainu. Lefi Shechachach She'Bekesed, Harei Kuma, the Revirach of Rafi, Al Mochas Tima, Lefi She'Besichas Achachma, Bebina, so it opens up into Bina, become a Bina, which is the concept of the Kruma. Misaterev and the Omalemes, the Frishna and the Ale, so it comes hidden, and it's sealed with the Chain, Ain Tikunach B'Shal the Chachma, Mizgal and the Chutz Ad Gan. I had some questions about that, but we ran out of time, and so thank you for learning with me today.